up, y'all? It's Shea. Welcome back to my channel. This is going to be the beginning of a new segment that I'm going to be doing here. So every Wednesday, or I'm going to try to shoot for every Wednesday, which is Hump Day in the Greek world. So I'm going to answer questions that you guys have been asking on these Greek videos. So you guys have been asking some pretty good questions, but what I have seen is that some of you have been asking the same question. And I think because it's in the comment section, you guys really haven't had a chance to kind of go through and, you know, read each question to see what it is and see who's asked what before. But it's okay, because that's what I'm here for. And what I'm going to do is pretty much take some of the most popular questions. I'm going to start with like the ones that have been asked the most and kind of go down and answer those questions. So the question for this week is going to be, when is the right time to show initiative and try to join these organizations? In my head, I don't think there's really a right or wrong time. However, I will say that the earlier you do join, the better, because as a pro fight, we are looking for individuals who are kind of younger, because the older interests tend to come with a lot of additional baggage, and it's not necessarily say that that's a bad thing, but an older interest is more likely to, you know, have a full-time job. The older interest is more likely to have, you know, kids, have a family that they have to take care of. They really have real life responsibilities. So on the outside, it's kind of like, is this 29 or 28-year-old really going to do much to help my organization right now if I'm needing bodies physically on campus? So it's more likely that you probably will get passed over if you're older. However, you will never get to know the real, like, you won't get an answer unless you shoot your shot and go ahead and submit your interest packet. You know, go to the interest meetings, go to these events. You never know. Not every chapter is like that. Some chapters, you know, as long as you are a junior, sophomore, whatever, it doesn't matter how old you are, as long as you're in this grade classification, that's what they look for. So I just say, shoot your shot. You never really know unless you try. And what's the worst they can say? No. And if they say no, then you always still need to remember there is a grad chapter. You can always try again. Don't limit yourself, because there's no way to really know unless you try it. So just to kind of wrap it up, there is necessarily no right or wrong time to join. Some chapters of these organizations are just more likely to pick younger people or people that are lower in their classification. So like second semester, well, maybe not second. It depends on the requirements. Some people only require for you to have like 12 hours, I think, and some people may require for you to be 24 hours under the belt. So it depends on the organization. If you meet the requirements, I say go for it. But it's not necessarily a right or wrong time to join, in my opinion. So hopefully if that was one of your concerns, that answered your question. I'll be back next week to answer another question. If you do have any more that you would like to see answered, please go ahead and drop those in the comment section and I'll be sure to answer them ASAP. All right, I'll see y'all next time. Peace out.